In March of 2020, our lives completely changed due to the pandemic.
As an educator, what we actually experienced was a complete transformation of how we educate our youth.
And to learn about some of those changes, we turned to teacher of 16 years, McKenna Wrights. First up, education has embraced technology since many of our schools were forced to move online.
Students always talk about, I just want to take online, I just want to work. And they kind of got a taste of their own medicine of going through that. We really had to step outside the box. A lot of teachers had to learn new technology. We also had to be really creative on how to get these students to engage.
And even though there were growing pains, she says incorporating tech in the classroom will help in the long run.
It's allowing us to go from this point further to be able to implement technology in a way that will be utilized appropriately for our students to enhance their learning, rather than using as more of an entertainment. And we are able to see a bigger picture and what is possible.
Next up, she says people learn the importance of connecting beyond the curriculum.
Unfortunately, what education has become is teaching to a test. And so we've lost the relationship aspect of being a teacher to a student who needs the guidance in life.
And what the pandemic taught us is that
everyone experienced something during 2020. And that realizing we aren't alone, that we understand what people are going through, but understanding that we went through it differently.
So she recommends that teachers going forward talk to their students.
Not necessarily conversations about the curriculum or about our AP test, but just conversations about life. And that's what these students need.
And to remember
the importance of what they're receiving within that classroom beyond a test is more important than anything to prepare them for life.
Finally, McKenna says people have a deeper appreciation for teachers.
The outside world out of education who were forced to teach their kids at home, they understand that it is not a 7 to 3 job. It is a 24-hour job because when we go to bed, we're thinking about our students. When we wake up, we're thinking about our students. Our job is around the clock.
And not to mention, besides her students at school, McKenna has 2 daughters she had to teach at home too.
I know I have a greater appreciation for my 2nd grade teacher when I had to teach 2nd grade for the last 2 months of the 2020 school year in the spring.
So McKenna hopes moving forward that parents
appreciate the education world and what your teachers are doing for your children.
And students maybe give mom and dad an apple for being great teachers. Learning what changes to education could stick around post-COVID is at the top of the list.